XFM News on point.
The news on XFM. I'm Chris Tim. Police have refuted accusations that they picked money and nomination forms during the operation mounted at the NUP offices in Kamucha this Wednesday. The police public relations officer, Fred Enanga, says that during the operation, they managed to get items and paraphernalia of the army as well as police attire, but not money.
The list of items that were recovered were actually 67 green berets, 233 red berets, 99 khaki overalls, 178 pips and badges, 6 rolls of belts, 11 pairs of navy blue warm suits, 102 red overalls, and we also had written materials, literature, which was indicating illegal plans on how to provoke members of security, maybe through use of stones and tires.
Meanwhile, the youth under the Platform for Youth Inclusion in Politics have condemned the security brutal acts and excessive force used during the operation at the National Unity Platform NUP offices in Kamucha and the Kampala Business District on Wednesday. During a news conference at their offices in Kansanga, the youth led by Job Chija, Emmanuel Wawire and Nanyonjo Lynette condemned such actions and pledged to provide legal services to all the 31 people arrested during the operations. Chija and Wawire say the legal aid services will be provided to all the youth groups that will be arrested in the election-related violence to come.
People will be able to help and provide legal aid services for victims of election-related violence and state-sanctioned violence, because what we saw as we talked about, that one people being aligned, that is an example of state-sanctioned violence. So
that we are systematically documenting all these violations, all these incidences for possible litigation.
Several candidates have been nominated in Bukoto's Central Constituency in Masaka District to contest against the Ugandan Vice President, Edward Chiwanuka Sekandi. Among the candidates is a 23-year-old Evelyn Namaganda, Godfrey Mayanja Seremba, Frederick Dembe Luswata, all independents, Majelaine Kaziwe, a National Unity Platform candidate, and Richard Sebamala, who is running on the Democratic Party ticket. After his nomination, the Ugandan VP, Sekandi, said he has decided to contest again to consolidate what has been achieved.
They selected me to be a member of the Constituent Assembly. After the Constituent Parliament was set up, they sent me to be their member of Parliament, and I've done that up to now. In Parliament, Uganda saw me as a person who could head committee in Parliament. I did that. After a few months, they thought I should be a Deputy Speaker of Parliament, and I served that for 3 years. And after that, they saw me that I should be fit to be a member. And I've served as the Speaker of Parliament for 10 years. As I was there, they saw me that I should go and work together with the President. And the President chose me to be Vice President, and I've been a Vice President now for almost 10 years. And I still have the stamina.
That's the Ugandan Vice President Sekandi. Now in world news, French investigating magistrates have issued a 4th charge against the ex-president Nicolas Sarkozy for allegedly accepting Libyan cash to fund his 2007 presidential campaign. He is accused of membership in a criminal conspiracy in the long-running investigation. The charges could lead to a trial. After 4 days of questioning, he rejected all the charges. He was also questioned last year. There are also other cases against him. In the Libya investigation, he was charged in 2018 with corruption, illegal campaign financing, and benefiting from embezzled public funds. In January, magistrates also placed a former Sarkozy aide, Thierry Goubet, under formal investigation. In local sports, the preparations for the FUFA promotional playoffs are in high gear as clubs have today started training at their respective playgrounds ahead of the competition that starts this Sunday at the FUFA Technical Center in Njeru. The FUFA Big League playoffs will kick off on the 18th and end on the 21st of October 2020 with 4 teams: Chitara FC, Kataka FC, Chiboga Young, and Indeje University, a football club vying for the final promotion slot to the Star Times Uganda Premier League. Meanwhile, the FUFA Women's Elite League playoffs will start on the 2nd of November with Asubo Gafford Ladies taking on Toro Queens for the only slot to join the FUFA Women's Super League. Toro Queens head coach Roger Samesiga confirms resuming of training, saying the girls will be fit by the match day.
We have resumed our training officially. The girls, of course, are a little bit unfit for the long time they have stayed without training, but we have to work ahead of time to make sure they regain the fitness and play a very good game against Gafford. This is our final, and we have to do everything possible to make sure our school falls on 3rd of November, come next month. We thank all the fans who are coming in to help the team and motivate the players with a few items and money that is supporting the team to achieve our goals.
And that's the latest XFM News.
XFM News on point.